Green Education 101 brings to young people the world of sound environmental practices, alternative energy sources, the scientific community, and the areas within the fields of engineering and media production. Exposing students to the sciences in order to enhance their awareness and to enlighten them on career alternatives and higher education options. Students then visit a state senator to discuss the green workforce. Green Education 101 was created to offer maximum exposure to the world of engineering, science, and media production with hands-on experiences to prepare students for the changing demands in green sciences. Research laboratories from around the globe have been committed stewards in pursuing alternative energy choices and striving to reach legislative goals that have been set in order to reduce the stresses on our natural resources and the environment.
Hi, Senator Gladden. My name is James.
Good to see you.
My name is Jamal.
Good to see you.
How long have you been a senator?
I've been a senator in the state of Maryland since 2002. I represent the 41st District in Baltimore City, which is the northwest corner of the city.
Senator Gladden, can you tell us what a green job is?
I sure can. Green jobs include new jobs and existing jobs that have been retrofitted to meet the requirements of new green standards. So sometimes it might be just cleaning up the old jobs, but sometimes it's about making new jobs too. And so the green technologies and the green economy are supposed to help us do that.
What age do you have to be to work in the green workforce?
I think a lot of it really depends upon what the local employment standards would include. But for instance, pretty much in the state of Maryland, if you're 14, you can get a work permit, and then by the time you're 16, you can just start to work. It really is about being interested and being involved in environmental issues, no matter what your age is. And so while we may not be able to pay you before age 14, clearly this is about a chance to learn something very new and very exciting.
With all this talk about green jobs and the green workforce, how does this affect our generation?
This is a chance for young people to make a mark in a new economy. Unlike all other times in which you have had to inherit all of these older economies, you're not going to make it yourself. You are sophisticated in technology, and you understand perhaps some of the sensitivities of an economic economy. You know what it is that we need, and I believe that instead of being the followers, you're going to be the leaders in this new economy. I look forward to seeing what happens next.
If you weren't a senator, what job would you be interested in the green workforce?
For me, I would like to do something with recycling. Recycling brings the green workforce and the green economy to the average citizen. So whether it's paper, plastic, or aluminums, people understand that they should recycle. And I just think that you can start that natural interest in recycling and create an opportunity for the green workforce. So perhaps it is, you take all that stuff and you make energy. You take all that stuff and you build things with it. But this is an opportunity in which, if it were up to me, I'd want to do something where I could do something with those things. We have a lot of disposables that we need to do something with, and I think that the more people who are making a plan on how to recycle, the more likely we are going to have a better and a greener community.
What advice would you give our generation to whom are interested in the field of politics?
I think the first thing is you really have to know your community. You have to know their issues. You need to know the people. But moreover, you have to know the history. Because if you are to be a leader, you have to know from where you've come. And so you have to know the people who are making decisions now. You have to know what issues are most important to that community. If it's yours, you probably know them. And then you really have to know your history. You have to know what the community has done previously and figure out whether or not you can now be the new leader to take them to the next generation or to the next place.
Are there any special events or programs inside the green workforce?
Part of it is what you create yourself as part of a larger community. But we just finished, the Black Caucus had their weekend in which we invited young people, teachers, and other business people to talk about green economy and opportunities for young people. And so there are plenty of things to do. You just sort of have to go out to the internet, find them, and start doing them, because everybody has got to work on creating a greener economy in America.
Thank you, Senator Gladden, for talking to us today.
Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Are there any last words that you want to inform the viewer of your company, OMO Science and Technology?
Oh, I thought you had to move it again. I thought you had to move it again. You should say, well, we ain't pausing this time. So you just go straight to it. Yeah, I seen you over there. I said, okay, all right, then.
And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Lego stuff. Sorry, that was me. That was me messing with him.
Okay, all right. And a little more closer.
Can't get much closer than this.
And 5,
All right.
I'm messing with him.
3, 2.
I can't do it.
And 5, 4,
You keep looking at me now.
2. You got it?
All right.
You like this one?
I did.
Green, a word that has evolved into a verb, becoming more acceptable in many of our daily routines. We are encouraged towards the ultimate objective of changing our behavior and our day-to-day practices through articles, television programming, and education. Special incentives, policies, programs, and strategic plans have been carefully put into place to continue to improve and revitalize the environment as well as the economy.